Once upon a time, in an unusually futuristic place known as the School of Tomorrow, students didn't rely solely on notebooks and pencils. Instead, they worked side by side with friendly helper robots, floating hologram tablets, and ultra-smart computers that could analyze almost anything. Among these curious students were Laia, a girl who loved to draw colorful worlds, and Theo, a boy who enjoyed taking toys apart just to understand how every tiny piece worked. One bright morning, their teacher, Mrs. Clara, walked into the classroom carrying a shimmering holographic cube. "Children," she announced with a smile, "today we're going to explore something powerful, something that is changing the entire world: decentralized finance, or DeFi." The students exchanged puzzled looks. "Is that like a bank run by robots?" Theo asked, scratching his head. Mrs. Clara chuckled. "Not exactly, Theo. Think of DeFi as a new financial playground, one without the old rules, without lines, without permission from big institutions. It's like having a magical chest that you control yourself using secure digital tools." Laia's eyes sparkled. "So, people can make money without a bank?" "Yes," Mrs. Clara nodded. "In DeFi, everyone has the chance to be part of the system, not just the big players. It's built on blockchain technology, which is open, transparent, and designed for collaboration." Theo leaned forward, fascinated. "But how does the system learn what to do? Who teaches it?" "Great question," said Mrs. Clara. "Just like we teach artificial intelligence to understand ideas, people all around the world help build and improve DeFi tools. Programmers, designers, analysts, even regular users, they all shape this new financial world. And that's how Laia, Theo, and their classmates began an incredible journey to discover how DeFi is breaking the old financial system, and how even kids with curiosity and imagination can be part of this revolution." Mrs. Clara activated the holographic cube, and a giant floating panel appeared above the students, showing futuristic cityscapes where humans and digital financial systems work together seamlessly. Lights danced across the room as the panel shifted from scene to scene. "Look closely," Mrs. Clara said. "This is the DeFi engineer, a professional who designs decentralized applications, called dApps, that help people borrow, lend, swap, and invest without a traditional bank." Laia watched the hologram of an engineer adjusting glowing code lines in midair. "So she's building tools that everyone can use?" "Exactly," Mrs. Clara replied. "In DeFi, the power isn't concentrated in a giant tower downtown. It's shared. Anyone with a digital wallet becomes part of the system." Next, the panel displayed a teen using a holographic console, connecting financial protocols like puzzle pieces. "This," said Mrs. Clara, "is a protocol trainer. They test and guide DeFi protocols, teaching them how to react to different situations like high demand, market changes, or security threats." Theo raised his hand. "Wait, DeFi systems learn? Like robots?" "In a way, yes," she explained. "Gain information from users and adjust automatically. Humans teach them, guide them, and make sure they behave in fair and predictable ways." The panel shifted again, revealing a girl using VR glasses to design digital tokens. "This is a token architect," Mrs. Clara continued. "She creates new forms of digital value tokens for games, for communities, for investments, and even for art." Laia gasped. "So people can create their own digital money?" "Yes," Mrs. Clara said. "But remember, with great innovation comes great responsibility." The next hologram showed a serious-looking adult analyzing streams of data. "This is a risk guardian. They protect DeFi users by evaluating smart contracts, identifying dangers, and ensuring the system stays safe." Theo nodded thoughtfully. "So DeFi isn't just about freedom. It's also about making sure things don't break?" "Exactly," said Mrs. Clara. "Decentralization gives power to many people, but it also requires cooperation, knowledge, and ethics." Finally, the hologram displayed digital farmers collecting glimmering tokens. "These are yield navigators," Mrs. Clara explained. "They guide people to opportunities in DeFi, helping them understand where they can grow their digital assets responsibly." The students were amazed. They had never imagined so many different roles existed in a financial world without traditional banks. At the end of the lesson, Mrs. Clara challenged the class. Create a new job of the future, one that could exist thanks to DeFi. Laya invented the DeFi artist curator who designs beautiful digital ecosystems for decentralized art platforms. Theo created the smart contract doctor who heals broken lines of code. Joe invented the blockchain explorer guide who helps people navigate the entire chain safely. The classroom filled with laughter, excitement, and wonder. The students realized something huge. DeFi wasn't just a new financial system, it was a new universe of possibilities. During recess, Laya sat under a tree thinking deeply. If DeFi changes the financial world, she wondered, what will happen when I grow up? Will everything be digital? Will people still draw, save money, or create things by hand? Theo sat beside her. I think so, he replied. But now people can do more. DeFi gives them tools that were only for big banks before. Laya smiled. So DeFi isn't taking anything away. It's giving people more options? Exactly. Imagine if you could sell your art to people around the world instantly, without waiting for banks or companies to approve anything. Laya's eyes widened. That sounds amazing. They began to understand something important. DeFi was not a replacement for human creativity, it was a way to amplify it. Find new audiences, help families save in safer ways, help students access tools from anywhere, help innovators build without permission, and help communities grow together. Mrs. Clara watched them from a distance and nodded proudly. They're beginning to see the bigger picture, she thought. The future isn't about machines taking over, it's about people using new tools to unlock their full potential. Laya and Theo realized that DeFi wasn't just about technology or money. It was about freedom, inclusion, and imagination. And like any powerful tool, it required wisdom, responsibility, and creativity. Back in class, Mrs. Clara gathered everyone again. Now it's your turn, she said. Are you ready to join the DeFi future? Yes, the class shouted. Great. Here are your steps. First, explore digital tools. Play, test, experiment. Second, think creatively. DeFi grows through imagination. Third, share what you learn. DeFi is built by communities, not by gatekeepers. Laya raised her holographic tablet. I want to create tokens that represent different art styles. Theo jumped up. And I'll build a smart contract that tells jokes every time someone uses it. The whole class laughed. And at that moment, a new generation of DeFi creators was born. When the school bell rang, Laya turned to Theo and said, You know what I learned today? What? That DeFi isn't here to replace the old system. It's here to make something better, something fairer. Theo grinned. And we get to help build it. They walked out of the school with bright ideas floating in their minds. Above them, a drone flew through the sky, leaving a glowing holographic message. The future belongs to the curious. Keep exploring.